Hey, it's Allie. How you doing? I'm over at beautiful Humboldt Park, one of my favorite places. That's the lake, and it's so frozen you can actually walk on it right now. And we're just at the end of a beautiful sunset here, and this is the video to accompany the article on this month's Soul Channel report for February 2015. And again, this is the energy when I call in the collective energy for anyone who could possibly watch these videos, read the article, and I connect with our non-physical team of guides and teachers, and they kind of give me the scoop of like, what's the focus, what's the energy we're moving through. So you can read the article that accompanies this video. It's going to give you a lot more information. What I'm going to do now is call in the energy to support us. So just a quick recap. December was about calling in our mission, really understanding who we are and why we're here. January was starting off 2015, which is really going to be about the year of the voice, the year of really speaking our truth, saying what we want, sharing our teachings, sharing our understandings with the world. And so we saw a lot of that. December and January, you could actually really see that in our global community, even beyond those of us who are connected to this guidance. And now here we are in February. So here's what happens. So December we speak December we come into our mission. January we come into speaking our truth. February we have to come into like really trusting. Because what happens is when you really speak your truth like that, it creates some space, right? So the relationships, people's things, activities that are really not in alignment with what we just claimed in January are making their way out. You might already have been noticing that. And the thing that's really cool, except for that when we have that much space right away, the inclination can be like, oh shoot, let me fill that up, or feeling fear of like, maybe the thing to do was to stay with those old situations because at least I know I can survive that. That's familiar. I'm not really sure what's going to happen now. I've said what I really wanted. This space is here, and now I don't really know what's going to happen. And so I've seen a lot of us like kind of either manifesting fear in our emotions or physicality. I know that's, you can read in the article, that's like what I had going on this week, last week. And some of us are really circling the drain, kind of going back to like old relationships, old ideas, not wanting to totally let go of them, wondering if we made a mistake, feeling frustrated that we spent so much time and energy on those things. And, you know, what that does is really hold up the works to move into the new, to move into what is really here to fill that space that you so bravely opened up by speaking your truth. So let's go into the energy now together to help you let go of any regrets, let go of any fear, and really start to manifest from this new space. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and sit if you can. Or just stand. And you're going to start to take some breaths, breathing in some space and possibility, exhaling out any fear or resistance. Beautiful. 2 more breaths that way. And then what we're doing next is we're going to breathe in more space, more nourishment, the concept of nourishment. And as you exhale out, you're going to feel these beautiful vines growing out of the bottom of your feet. With each breath, you're breathing in more nourishment for these vines. With each exhale, releasing them. They're growing longer. They're going through the ground, through the floorboards, wherever you are. And they're headed to the glowing core at the center of the earth, where the energy of Gaia, the energy of Mother Earth is. The next breath in, you know that those vines have hit that glowing core. And within this core is the energy of your purpose, the energy of your desire, the energy of the future. The energy of the future is really what to stay with. So it could look like a color, a picture, a texture, or a feeling when you plug into that. But we are completely in the core of this planet, and all inhabitants of this planet can plug in energetically to their purpose for being here, and that is what you've just done. So feel those vines kind of hook in. We set the intention now that we walk in our purpose, that we walk in the truth, that we're led to the opportunities that are right for us at this time. We're just going to start to breathe that in. So as you're breathing, knowing like you're bringing the essence of your future into your body, you're going to start walking with it. You're going to start moving with it. So you might even start to like wiggle your fingers and toes. Just totally plugged in. And now you're going to bring some awareness to the top of your head. Beautiful glowing spiral at the crown of your head is just coming out of nowhere. We're just going to continue to open that. And I just see a really powerful guide here to support the collective. He kind of looks like Zeus, to be honest. It's kind of what I'm getting. And he's just pouring down abundance of whatever resources you need, unlimited resources of time, of energy, of currency, of love, of health. So you're going to feel that moving through your face, through your throat, pooling at the heart, moving through the torso, legs and knees. And you are truly the point right now where heaven and earth meet, completely grounded and structured and hooked into your purpose for being on the planet, completely locked in and receptive to the celestial heavenly energy that can support this. You are there. And from this place, what we want to do now is we want to start calling back all the pieces of us that are stuck in these old stories, stuck in these old energies, old investments, old relationships, all the things that we just made space by releasing. Some of our energy is still there. So see what comes up for you. Do you see yourself in an argument with someone? Do you see yourself at an old job? Do you see yourself buying a new house or putting down a payment on something that you're not sure was a great idea looking back, that sort of thing? You just want to start pulling back. Feel that you are such a magnet right now. You're connected to heaven. You're connected to earth. Your whole body is just like a vortex for pulling back all the parts of you that are ready to join you on this next part of the journey. You might even want to put your hands out and just like feel how magnetic you are right now. We're going to take 5 breaths like this. So just breathing in and just pulling back. You might even want to think it like, I am reclaiming this energy. It no longer hangs out in that old relationship. It no longer hangs out in that old story about there not being enough. 3 more breaths. And then you're going to put a hand on your heart. That's where we're going to keep that energy that you just pulled back for a little while. Picture it getting comfortable, getting used to being back with you. It might feel a little weird. So you really want to treat this energy that you just brought home with a lot of tenderness and a lot of compassion. And in the next breath, you might picture some of that energy melting from the heart down to the belly, down to our space of power and will and decision making. And to close, just making that commitment to be here now, to have all of you here now. We're going to just close up now, thanking the guides that are here supporting this process. And just know this is a practice you can do every day for as long as you need to. And I would love to hear what came up for you, or what happens as you continue to do this practice, or if you have any questions. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you.